19-year-old Riley Roan was so excited about voting in his first election and even more excited about supporting Donald Trump until his life was cut short in a motorcycle accident over Memorial Day this past summer. Donald Trump heard about Riley's story and reached out to his parents and brought them to a rally 2 days ago in Hershey, Pennsylvania.
This boy was our biggest fan. He loved our country. Believe me, he loved our country. Say a few words about our boy, okay?
Here to share their son's story, his parents, Barbara and Hugh Roan. Good morning to both.
Good morning.
I'm so sorry to hear about Riley.
Yeah, we are too. So sorry.
I know that in his obituary, somebody did mention that he was a supporter of Donald Trump.
Big supporter.
And then a friend of Riley's wrote a letter to Donald Trump saying what, Hugh?
Saying how big of a supporter he was. And he went out, he would actually go out and try to register people to vote.
This 19-year-old kid.
Yeah, he would debate his friends over it. And you know, we didn't find this out until after he passed and his friends told us. We knew he was a Trump supporter.
But Barbara, you had no idea he was so political. He was all in for Trump.
I kind of did. We would talk about it a little bit, not so much with the dad, but he just is amazing, just amazing. He loves Donald Trump. And
what about Donald Trump did your son love so much about him?
I don't know whether it was just against the opposition or it was just for Donald Trump. He just said when there was 17 that Donald was going to be the nominee.
Donald Trump reached out to you?
Yes.
Tell us about that.
Richie Snyder-Wright wrote the letter to Mr. Trump, and as soon as he received it, he tweeted, "God bless Riley Roan." We got so many Facebook messages. Mr. Trump wrote us a letter, very personal letter. Mr. Trump is a very, very big family man, as we are, expressing his sympathy. He wrote us a few letters, and then his office called us and asked us if we would mind a phone call from Donald Trump.
Sure.
Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
And as I said before, we were watching Fox News. We always watch Fox News. And we were watching him in Florida. He was on the stage in an airport hangar.
Right.
He was sweating profusely, claiming it felt like 114 degrees.
Right.
We watched him walk off the stage on TV. Within minutes of him walking off the stage, he called us, asked us, do we have a minute to talk to Donald Trump?
Is it true he said he would give up his millions to bring back your son?
He said he would give us all his millions and everything he owned if it would bring back Riley. What kind of guy does that? What kind of guy on the campaign trail running for the highest office in this land, the President of the United States, is going to take time out to call us? Nobody. He didn't know us. He didn't know Riley. And he took the time out and he expressed his deepest sympathy for our baby.
I know you reached out to him and you asked for some tickets to go to the Hershey Hershey, Pennsylvania show.
Well, how it happened is my husband is in the Navy. His friend lives in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. We saw it on Facebook that he was setting the stage for Mr. Trump.
Okay, so Mr. Trump goes to Hershey on Friday.
Yes.
He did meet with you. You asked him, would you like you to go on stage and tell the story? And initially he said no.
He said no.
How'd you wind up on stage?
He said no. He said, I can't ask you to do that. That would be too painful for you. And I said to him, I have to do it for Riley. Riley's jumping up and down up there. He's so excited.
What did you tell the people?
I told the people Riley's story about what a big Trump supporter Riley is, how Riley's funeral was filled with buttons and flags and yard signs to support Mr. Trump. Everybody had Trump memorabilia on. Riley had probably a 200-car procession to the cemetery where his friends, who are also big supporters, thanks to Riley, and put a yard sign on Riley's grave. And the cemetery actually lets us keep it there. Now, on Riley's grave marker, there is, besides Riley's name, Mr. Trump's name, and he called it the pencil, for
The
what?
Washington Monument.
Washington
and
Monument.
the Statue of Liberty.
And-
It's just a temporary marker. Mr. Trump's
Yeah.
not going on permanently.
Maybe. and the Statue of Liberty is also on the marker. Now, when Riley was 3, Riley told us he was going to buy the Statue of Liberty and put it in our backyard.
A lot of 3-year-olds have big dreams like
yes,
that.
yes. So
Well, it's quite a story, though, to, his love for Donald Trump put you in the same spot with him on Friday night.
yes,
What do you want us to know about Riley?
what a fabulous kid he was. This kid, he stuffed 3 or 4 lifetimes into his short 19 years. He's just so smart, and if Brian was here, I would challenge Brian to my son's history knowledge over any. I would bet him big time. Riley would trump Brian. He would look up in the sky. He would know every star. He would open some kind of soda bottle which would have those questions, and he would answer the question before I could even say,
Yeah.
I don't know the answer. He just is amazing kid.
All right.
And you know he was my late in life surprise, my menopause baby, a gift from God. He was my only son, and it's really hard. I mean, you lose your child, and you think it's just your child, but it's a domino effect. It affects every facet in your life, every facet. It's just.
Since this has all happened to the Roan family,
Yeah.
have you heard from friends and other family members just about your support for Donald Trump?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Lots of it.
Like what?
People we live in a very democratic town.
All Democrats.
And there's so many people that are going to vote for Mr. Trump because of Riley. It's amazing. I'd like to relate one story, but
Yes,
I
sir.
don't want to get the man in trouble. But,
Go ahead.
a very high up Democratic person in our town gave us a 4x8 sign for Mr. Trump.
It's on our front porch. It has spotlights on it. I made a big Trump sign. There's a Trump sign on our house at the shore that says, vote Donald Trump, no more bullshit. I don't know if I can say that.
You really can't,
Okay.
but it's a little too late.
Okay. But
Listen, you've been through a lot.
yeah,
I
and
understand.
I have to thank the people over in Pennsylvania. When they were chanting my son's name, what more can you ask?
The crowd was chanting,
they were
Riley,
so,
Riley.
so,
It was
so-
something. It really was
Yeah.
something.
And you know, all those people in Pennsylvania are fabulous. And you guys in Pittsburgh and you guys in Philadelphia, vote Trump. You got to vote Trump. This is my son, Riley. I held it up at the rally.
You
for
have a
Mr. Trump.
tattoo.
After Riley passed, I got a tattoo of Riley. And what I have to ask is for all of you undecideds, for all of you on the fence, for all of you no Trumpers, and for all of you I hate Trump. Oh, God. This is about Riley. In honor of my son, Riley, I'm asking you to please make my son's dream a reality. Please come out in honor of my son, Riley, and vote for Mr. Donald Trump. I love Riley. Riley told me Mr. Trump will be our next president, and I have to believe him. Thank you, Steve.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Steve.
You, Barbara. Thank you. All right. Ainsley, Ryan.
Wow.